In this video, I'm going to rank every single fish stick skin in Fortnite history from worst to best. You guys really seem to love the skin ranking that I did with Peely, so now it's time for FISHSTICK, who's really the other icon of Fortnite. If you do like these skin ranking videos, please let me know in the comments down below which one you'd like me to rank next. Be sure to use code TYFRYZ in the Fortnite item shop when you buy that Simpsons Battle Pass to get the new version of FISHSTICK. And with that all being said, let's get right into this ranking video. At number 20, in my opinion, the worst looking fish stick skin is 100% Princess Felicity Fish. Yeah, look, I just don't think this is a good skin. And you've got to remember, I want to say at the beginning of this video, this list is obviously my opinion. If you think this is the best looking fish stick skin of all time, you love this skin, it's your favorite one, then yeah, obviously that's completely fine. I feel like when I rank weapons, like, yeah, there's some of my personal bias, but most of it is like, is a weapon good or not? But with skins, it's really all entirely my personal preference. So keep that in the back of your mind before you go and absolutely nuke me with a comment in the comment section. Yeah, honestly, I think this skin's an easy last place pick for me. It was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6, and hasn't been seen for over 150 days now. At number 19 is Robo Fish Stick, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2, and I'll be honest with you, I did not even know this skin existed before doing research for this video. I've never seen this skin in-game ever. I just don't think it's that nice of a skin, right? It's like all metal. He's obviously a robot. I just think simply there are better looking fish stick skins, and this is not the one that I would spend my V-Bucks on. At number 18 is Bog Stick, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4. I believe he was part of that Halloween event, and he was obviously last seen 26 days ago because of the last Fortnitemares event we had. And while I will say this skin is not for me, I really would see why somebody would like this skin. He's kind of creepy looking. If you enjoy that kind of a horror aspect of your skin, you're probably going to like this. This skin is also reactive at night and upon a limbs. The eyes change colors, all that type of stuff. And again, it's not my vibe, but I would 100% see why somebody would really like this skin. At number 17 is Fish Skull, added in Chapter 2, Season 4. This is the Halloween version of Fish Stick, and it's not that this is a bad looking skin. I just think that Halloween in Fortnite consists of some of the best looking skins in Fortnite history for any season. And so honestly, I just think that there are so many like really good Halloween skins that I would rather spend my money on than Fish Skull. And not to mention, this skin costs $23. He is in a pack that you have to spend the $23 on to get this skin. I just would not do that. Honestly, I would not do that. But if you are going to do it, be sure to use code TYFRYZ in the Fortnite item shop. At number 16 is the Pirate Fish Stick. Now, I'm going to say something. This is obviously an edit style for the regular fish stick, but I don't think it would be fair to rank all of the base fish stick edit styles in the, main version of fish stick, because honestly, they all could be their own skins. So I'm going to rank them separately. I think the pirate version is the worst. It's kind of plain. It's not that it's a bad looking skin. It's just, I think especially back to like Chapter 1, Season 8. Yeah, I mean, I would rather have the pirate skin that was in that battle pass than the pirate version of fish stick. That's just kind of my thinking. But again, not a bad looking skin at all. At number 15 is Gummy Fish Stick, that was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8, and he was seen recently about 20 days ago now. I know some people aren't crazy about the gummy skins, the way they look. I like it. I think it's creative. You also do get multiple edit styles here where you can change the colors of the, upper half of the torso and then the legs. I think that's a pretty cool feature. I mean, look, I'm all for getting more value for your money, and that's definitely the case here. But I do think that there are 14 better versions of Fish Stick on this list. And moving on to number 14, that is going to be Falalala Fish Stick from Chapter 2, Season 5. Yeah, obviously, this is just an elf version of Fish Stick. It's a Christmas skin. This was last seen 318 days ago, but I guarantee you, give it a month, this thing will be back in the item shop. I will say, I'm a little bit biased towards Christmas skins, and yeah, hint, hint, there is another Christmas Fish Stick that will be much higher up on this list. I mean, he's an elf. I do think there are better Christmas cosmetics, but if this is your Christmas skin of choice, I don't think you're going wrong at all. At number 13 is Sticks. This is another skin that I honestly did not know existed. It's an NBA collab skin introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2. And the attention to detail on this skin is actually incredible. Like, if you actually look at the physical skin itself, like on his legs and on his head, it's actually a basketball court and a basketball, which is really cool. You also can represent the NBA teams on the jacket on both conferences, by the way. Personally, again, this list is all my opinion. I'm just not a big NBA fan. I don't really watch a ton of basketball, so this collaboration doesn't really do it for me. Great attention to detail, edit styles. I mean, I'm obviously a fan of those things. Just, again, NBA is just not really for me. At number 12 is Atlantean Fish Stick, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 3, last seen 150 days ago, and this is actually a pretty good version of Fish Stick. I was actually talking to some of you guys on Twitter, and a lot of people said that this was their favorite version of Fish Stick, and honestly, I could see that. Now, I do think he's a little bit plain looking. It's kind of boring, but plain doesn't necessarily mean bad, as you'll see higher up on this list. This is a skin that, honestly, it's just kind of hard for me to pick anything to complain about. And number 11 is Blinky Fish Stick from Chapter 6 Mini Season 2. That's our Simpsons season. This skin is in the Battle Pass, and I think it's a really cool idea. Obviously, he's got the radioactive suit, and clearly he's got 3 eyes, which means he's been mutated by the, radioactive material, to my knowledge. If you want to stick out like a sore thumb this season, absolutely run this skin because you've got a bright yellow jacket on with orange everywhere else. I am biased towards these skins that are in the Battle Pass, you know what I'm saying, because you essentially are going to get it for free as long as you just earn the V-Bucks back anyways in the Battle Pass, as opposed to, like I said with Fish Skull, having to spend $23 to get your hands on. I'm not a crazy fan of the 3 eyes, but I truly get what they were doing here. It is also cell shaded, so you don't notice it now, but you will notice it when it goes back to Chapter 7. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say about this skin. Let's move on to number 10. And number 10 is Tuna Fish from the Chapter 2 Season 8 Battle Pass. Let me say something, absolutely unbelievable name. In real life, I absolutely love Tuna Fish. But anyways, if you watched my Peely ranking video, you'll know that I expressed I'm not the biggest fan of like the toon looking skins, the white and black kind of cartoony looking skins, kind of, trying to replicate that old animation style. And while I'm not the biggest fan of the way this skin looks, I mean, the amount of edit styles and how creative you can get with the Tuna Fish is what puts it so high up for me. The value in this skin is insane. You have so many different skins in one. You can customize it however you want, and for me, that is the sole reason why it's at the 50% mark on this list today. And number 9 is Fish Stick, but the virtual reality version, the edit style of the original Fish Stick. I do like what they did to his skin, and instead of being orange, he's like this cool, like magenta blue looking thing. He's obviously got the VR mask in front of him. He's looking very futuristic. I think it's just a clean skin, right? Like there's not a lot going on here. I just think it is clean looking. And one spot higher than it is the World Cup version of Fish Stick. Now, this skin, to my knowledge, could only be acquired if you had the base version of Fish Stick and you logged in before the 2019 World Cup. It was given to those people who had Fish Stick. So just the exclusivity factor alone is really cool, right? Like if you see a World Cup Fish Stick coming at you, you're probably thinking that's a pretty good player. I just like the color scheme. I like the black with like the hints of the other brighter colors. I think that this is the best edit style of the, original Fish Stick skin. And number 7 is Fish Pool from Chapter 5 Season 4. This is the crossover with Deadpool. Of course, Chapter 5 Season 4, that's a Marvel season. To be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of the Deadpool X like Fortnite collaboration skins. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of the Cuddle Team leader one, but I think it actually does pretty well here. Like I like how his eyes are, fully white. They left his feet being orange. If you're a Deadpool fan, if you're a Marvel fan, this is probably the one that you're going to want to pick. And number 6 is Fish Drift from Chapter 4 Season OG. He was a part of the Infinite Drift set that's going to run you $17. That's pricey for a Fish Stick variant, but yeah, if you don't have any version of Drift and you really like Fish Stick, this is obviously going to be the one for you. It's an incredibly cool looking skin. I think Drift is one of the best Fortnite skins of all time. Of course, I have the original Drift from Season 5, so I'm perfectly fine with running that skin. But like I said, if you wanted to get a taste of like the original Drift, but Fish Stick is also something you want as well, I mean, this skin's absolutely perfect for that. His hands look amazing too. He's got like the pink lightning coming off him. The mask looks amazing. I really, really like this skin. It's just that price point for me is going to really knock it down. Number 5 is going to be Fish Thick from the Chapter 4 Season 4 Battle Pass. I mean, what an unbelievably funny looking skin. The fact that they buffed up Fish Stick, except for his legs are painfully skinny, and instead of the name Fish Stick, they went with Fish Thick. It's just hilarious. This skin also has a bunch of edit styles as it was part of the Battle Pass. For me, I think this is definitely a top 5 Fish Stick skin of all time, but I didn't want to put it any higher because I just don't like playing as skins with big hitboxes. Now, obviously, the hitbox doesn't change if you run this versus, the skinniest Fortnite skin ever, but I just don't like the idea of it being easier to hit me, or at least visually looking easier to hit me because my skin is absolutely jacked. That's why, like, if you see any gameplay in any of my videos, I'm always running like a sleek looking skin, nothing like big and bulky that's jutting out the sides. I asked you guys what your favorite Fish Stick skin was, and I would say like half the people said Fish Stick, so I think you guys are gonna be satisfied with this placement. At number 4 is Frozen Fish Stick, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1, and the Fortnite Wiki says this was last seen 712 days ago, so that's what, 2 Christmases ago now. I absolutely love this skin. I love the icy looking skins. I think the Polar Legends pack is some of the best looking skins for the dollar that you're going to pay for, which is expensive. It's $23. I will say this skin is not any higher for me because the Polar Peely was a free skin in the Chapter 3, Season 1 Winterfest, so it just kind of rubs me the wrong way that this skin was not free, but then its Peely counterpart was completely free. But I will say, if there's any pack of skins you're looking to buy in the item shop, if this one comes back for the winter time, I don't think you're going to go wrong if you spend the money on this one. Again, it is expensive, but it's a great pack. I love the Polar Legends, and the Frozen Fish Stick, of course, is a part of that. Number 3 is going to be Triggerfish. Triggerfish is a really cool looking skin. He's kind of like a military, kind of war-torn version of Fish Stick. If you remember the meme of him in the Chapter 6 Season 4 trailer where he's just like absolutely scared to death, and then he kind of kicks into gear and he just lights up the bugs. It's so funny. I remember watching the Nick A30 icon skin reveal, and he used Triggerfish throughout that whole reveal. I will definitely find that and put that on screen. He's a military battle-tested version of Fish Stick. This is a really cool looking skin and definitely inside the top 3 for me for sure. It doesn't do too much. It just does the perfect amount. And number 2 is Contract Giller, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2, last seen over 600 days ago now, and part of the Bassassin pack. Obviously, Bass referring to fish, and assassin, well, he's an assassin. That's what he is. He's kind of like a John Wick, but a fish. And like I said, I love those sleek looking skins, and there's nothing better looking than a clean tux on Fish Stick. I will say it looks goofy when he doesn't have a hat on. I also just think it was kind of perfect. He was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2, right, which was a spies themed season, so this skin fit in perfectly. It's not the best version of Fish Stick in my opinion, but it's very close to it. In my opinion, the best looking Fish Stick is actually just the regular version, the base version of Fish Stick, the one that started this entire list, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7. I mean, he's a classic. It was going to be very hard for me to not put him at number 1, and genuinely, I do think that I would rather just have the base version of Fish Stick than any other skin on this list. Not because, you know, it looks better, but also because of the value here, right? Like, while, yes, I did rank the, you know, edit styles separately, you do get all those edit styles with this version of Fish Stick. That's insane. Like, you basically get, like, 2 or 3 full skins for what, 1,200 V-Bucks here, that they 100% could have sold on their own, but no, they gave it all here. That's a huge benefit for me, even though, of course, I ranked them separately on this list. He's a classic. You can't go wrong with buying Fish Stick. He's one of the best meme skins in Fortnite history, and by the way, I want to rank every single meme skin from every battle pass in Fortnite history, so let me know if that's something you want to see in the comment section down below. The base Fish Stick takes the cake, the number 1 spot for me today. Alrighty, folks, I hope you went on to enjoy that video. Please let me know by liking this video that you enjoy these cosmetic style videos, and if you guys continue to show support for them, I will absolutely keep delivering. I do want to branch out besides weapons, do some battle pass ranking, do some cosmetics rankings to kind of keep things fresh around here, because honestly, I had been ranking every single day for what, like the last 3 years now, which is crazy. Thank you so much for the support on all my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. As always, peace.